I'm here to talk to you today about pros and cons of moving to Ardmore, Oklahoma. It's always my promise to you to keep things real and honest, and there's some things here that I truly love, and there's some challenges here too. I don't know what it is with the wind. I keep trying to figure out which way it's blowing, because it's blowing this way. I know it is, but it keeps coming this way. I gotta turn so my hair's right, but it's defying me, which brings me to my first topic, which is weather, as it blows my sheet. So give me a second here. Oh, we're really gonna blow now. Yep, we got a little something going through here. Hold on. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is the weather. Go figure. It's probably one of the first things that people ask me about when they are looking to move here from someplace else. I've helped a lot of out-of-state buyers, and I guarantee you this is one of their top items to ask me about. But the weather here in Ardmore in particular is pretty awesome. So I don't know what it is about Ardmore. We're in this funky little sweet spot between the weather systems that can hit Dallas really hard with hailstorms or hit north of us with the tornadoes. So we get really lucky with, I guess, the terrain here keeping the tornadoes at bay. However, there's other things that come along with that. Like I said, wind is one of them. So we do definitely get hit with some pretty strong shear force winds that can come through here when those fronts are coming through. And the wind is also something in Oklahoma that I didn't realize was going to be so constant. Yes, if you have projects you want to do outside and need your stuff to just stay still, good luck. Good luck to you. You're going to need tape, and you're going to just need to batten down the hatches, because it's pretty rare when there's like a day where the flags are not just. But anyway, what we do get also is heavy rain. So you really need to be aware of flood zones in our area, because they're a pretty big deal around here. It might look dry and cracked in the ground today, but I guarantee you when one of those big fronts comes through, it's going to fill up with water, and it's going to fill up real fast. So you really want to be aware of flood zones in our area in particular. There's actually quite a few that kind of run through Ardmore itself. So what's my next pro and con of moving to Ardmore, Oklahoma? Something that really came around in the, really became a hot topic in the pandemic era was our lack of restrictions. So if you were looking for less restricted lifestyles, this is definitely a place for you. Moving into Ardmore specifically, though, can get a little tricky sometimes because the regulations get a little unpredictable. I feel like what I'm talking about is a little taboo. Ardmore is still a small town with some small town politics and things that you think are going to be okay because you've got city people out there looking and helping you with things. Depending on who that neighbor is that complains, it can turn out to be not so good for you. So whatever you do, just get your stuff in writing is probably my best piece of advice that I can give to you on that. The restrictions get a little gray. They get a little gray. The next thing we're going to talk about is location. The location of Ardmore is, I love it. So we're right here on the I-35 corridor, and we are located literally equally between Dallas-Fort Worth to the south and Oklahoma City to the north. Both of them are about an hour and a half away. And if you're looking to drive, any of you retirees that want to use your RV to travel the nation, it's an amazing hopping off point to be able to do stuff like that. Karl and I travel around quite a bit in our truck. My uncle still lives down in the Miami area. It's on the north end. And it takes us 2 full days to get down there. And then on the opposite end, we've also driven all the way up to Washington. And again, that can be 2 full days of driving to get there. Not too bad. I mean, any place else you can pretty much get to in a day. My brother lives in Arizona, and we can get to him. It's a hard day, but we can totally get to him in 1 day's drive. So I really appreciate that a ton. And also, if you're a flyer, like I said, you are about an hour 45 either direction to either access Dallas-Fort Worth or Oklahoma City. So there's a number of places domestically or internationally that you could get to easily from the Ardmore area. So that is a huge perk in my mind. Oh, my dog's just rolling around in the grass right now. Ziggy's just loving it right now. But there he goes. Aren't you ziggy? Aren't you ziggy? What this also means for us is we've got a lot of trucker traffic. So the semis in our area are pretty prevalent. We also are home to a truck driving school. But some of the worst things that I've seen have not actually been from the truck drivers going through the truck driver school. Some of the worst things I've honestly seen have been from the truck drivers stopping off in our fair little town to fuel up or whatever. And I feel kind of bad about that because both my brothers are truck drivers, but man, I don't know, they're a little challenged here at times. Because of our ideal location, business in Ardmore is booming. We have several things that are either opening up, under construction, or on the near horizon to actually open. We've got a cat dealership that's doing a major expansion here so they can actually service all of their equipment here in the Ardmore area. We've got a mini hospital going in to help relieve some of the stress that Mercy is under. Got a new casino / lodge going in down towards Lake Murray. We also have a liquid hydrogen plant that's going to be moving into our area here very, very soon. A lot of great things happening, bringing in higher paying jobs to our area. But we're already dealing with a strained real estate market, and these new jobs coming to our area, while truly fantastic, is making our market even harder, and it's also pushing our home prices a little bit more. So make sure you have a great realtor on your side that can help you with some tips and tricks to make sure that your offer is the offer that is accepted. So on that vein, I am going to talk about a little bit more on real estate. What can I say? I'm a realtor. The average home price here in Ardmore is a mere $244,000 as compared to the national market, which has a median price of $396,000. So that's almost a $150,000 difference between the two. But again, along all of this though, the demand is just getting hotter and hotter and hotter, which is good and bad. I mean, it's great for people that are looking to sell, but it just makes it harder and harder for those people to find their true dream home here because the market is so hot. Last but not least, if you're into the outdoors like I am, if you love being outside, if you love the sunshine, if you love just smelling the fresh air, this is a place for you. There is so much to do here. There are some amazing parks within the Ardmore area. It is 96 degrees out today here. It is mid-July, so it is, we're obviously in the throes of summer, but if you're looking for ways to cool down, just in Carter County alone, we have 5 lakes that you can go fishing in, you can swim in, you can do whatever you want. We also have splash pads located all around town, so if you have little ones that love running into those sprinklers and whatnot, we've got splash pads for that. There's several parks that are in the area. There's a huge regional park that's up on the north end of Ardmore that I personally love. There are miles and miles of trails that are available for you to walk, to run, to bike. There's so much to do in that park. It's just amazing. There's disc golf, there's a dog park, there's a huge playground for the kiddos to play in, and there's just a lot to do in that regional park. I love it. It's one of my favorite places to go. What Ardmore doesn't have, though, is a nightlife. So if you're one of those people that like going out to the bars and like to go dancing, there's not a lot of that goes on here. So a lot of people love hanging out with their neighbors, love hanging out with their family and friends, and do backyard activities like cornhole or things like that. So definitely make nice with your neighbors, which is super easy here because the people are so friendly. So it's really easy to make friends with your neighbors and have a great time and just party it up at your neighbor's backyard. That's what I have for you guys today. If you are looking to move to Ardmore, Oklahoma, please give me a call. I would love to help you out. The rental market's strained, the housing market's strained, but like I said, I've got some tips and tricks available to you that I can help you navigate the waters and give you some ideas on where to look for a rental or definitely how best to search for a home. Use a realtor. So I'm here for you. That's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. But if you love this video, want to see this happy, smiling little face every single week, wind blown or not, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. So it really helps me out. But until the next time, you guys, bye. Just in Carter County alone, we have 5 lakes. That damn wind.